I love walleyes. I love catching them, I love eating them, I love cooking them even. But one thing about walleyes is their lures are expensive, and every year the walleyes run up the river, tons of people come out, and everybody's just losing lures on the rocks. It's a mess. And so, you can actually find tons of fishing lures. Today's challenge is to catch a walleye on a lure that I find. Let's get started with this video.
And we're here at spot number 2. It's not a very big one, so we'll only be here for a few minutes most likely.
At the first spot I went to, I found 2 different lures. I found a Walleye diver and a whopper plopper. The Walleye diver is worth about $6.50 depending on where you go, and then the whopper plopper is worth $17. That's crazy. A lure worth $17. That's just amazing. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
So it's a fishing line, dude. But nothing. 15 minutes, didn't find anything. And so now we're on the island that we're gonna spend most of our time on. Hopefully we can find something. Guys, I'm starting to get discouraged that we never find the right type of lure. And then I saw this. We got one. We can use this to catch walleyes. We can use this for fishing for walleyes. I'm gonna look for lures for a little bit longer, and then we might be able to complete our no spending money challenge. Here's the lure I found. It's a jointed, deep diving, some sort of rapala, I think. I just gotta tell you guys, I'm not very confident in the lure not getting snagged and breaking off. Really quickly, let's run through the checklist. First thing was to go out and find or look for lures. We did that. Find lures. We did that. Find a lure that's fishable for walleyes. We did that. And the last thing on the list is to catch a fish, bring it home, and cook it. So I think we can do it. Let's do it. We are either going to catch a fish, somehow catch nothing, or catch a rock and the line's gonna snap. This lure casts pretty good. A snag really isn't that bad because we didn't buy this lure. We found it. And yes, it's gonna be really sad because I'm gonna have to go out and look for a lure again. Here's my first rock. No, I got it off. I caught a walleye in here on a lure that I found. I just snagged it up again. Then, I'm sorry, 3 nights ago. Then 2 nights ago, I snagged one with the same lure, and then I lost that lure on what felt like another fish because the line on that rod isn't good. And then I found another one, and right away I lost that one in the same situation. There you go. I'm snagged on a rock right there. Okay guys, we're snagged. I cannot get the rock off. So what I'm gonna do is I come to the other side of the river. And if I can't get it off here, we're just gonna pull and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. There's no way this doesn't snap. Yeah, I think we just snapped it off. So guys, we lost the one walleye lure we found, which means time to get back on the road looking for lures. Guys, it's been between 10 and 15 minutes since I lost another lure, and Bingo. I love this lure. It's so pretty. It's a flicker minnow. We needed to catch a walleye lure. We found a walleye lure. We found 2 now. And the first one, obviously, we lost. And this one's also a very deep diver. So I'm a bit concerned about that. Just because, you know, the longer the bill, the deeper it's supposed to dive, right? We found 4 lures today. 3 of them were in working condition, but just I don't want to use a whopper plopper in the middle of, or at the beginning of April, and just walk in the shallow water, because I almost went in a little deeper than I wanted to. I just splashed water down my boot. Oh, there's one. There's one out there. Oh, I just hooked myself. The flicker shad. It's a little deeper than I want to go in. There's one. So this log, this stick is long enough that I should be able to just stick it down. I got. Oh, it's a jigging lure. Dude, it's like one of the ones they use for ice fishing, only not ice fishing. There we go. We got 2 fishing lures here. I did soak my boot because I was trying to not go in deep enough that I would soak my feet, but if I did, I was gonna take off my boots and socks so I wasn't soaked. And I accidentally did. I just lost my lures. I'm gonna put them in my box. So you got those 2, a jigging lure, and a rip and wrap. Here's a broken lure. The hooks on it are so good, I'm taking that one. I can put these hooks on one of the other lures though. Oh, I almost went in. Oh. So, I just took a trip into the drink. I didn't need to. So how that happened was I almost fell in because I slipped on a rock. And when I slipped on the rock, I was like, oh, I almost fell in. And then I stepped again wrong. And then that time I did almost fall in, and I caught myself. I think my leg fell in. But then after my leg fell in, I dropped my Kindle, which I'm filming on, in the water. You got a really cool angle of you falling into the water. Like, I'm soaked, about as soaked as when you're outside in the snow all day, and it's kind of like it's a really wet snow and there's rain falling. So like your boots fill up with water and stuff like that. That's about how wet I am. The trip up the river was great. We found 2 good usable lures. We found another usable lure that we lost, and another lure that is usable enough with new hooks, which we found on the other lure. So for you, those of you who are concerned about me, because I'm sure there are some watching this, feels fine. Like, I'm a little bit cold, but my body has not adapted, but like adjusted to all the water that it's in right now. How does this get in here? Where's the big jig head? Oh, it's cracked off at the top. So we got 2 broken jig heads now. Oh, there's one. Okay, time to head back to my house. See you there. Here are the lures. I'm back home. I'm showered. We got Whopper Plopper, Flicker Shad, the jigging wrap, shadow wrap, whatever that one is, the $2 one. Then we're cleaning out the Walleye diver. Took the bill off. Clean it up. Here are the 5 that made it home, and then 1 that's stuck in the river. Problem is we didn't find the lure to catch the walleye on. But that just didn't happen. So these lures are going in my tackle box. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to head back out to the river. Hopefully not fall in this time and hopefully catch a walleye. See you guys tomorrow.